2 years before his death, famed U.S. General Douglas MacArthur delivered a final address to the cadets of West Point. The aging general was looking back at his career, and he sought to inspire a new generation of American soldiers. David Jensen, a senior, will present General MacArthur's final speech. Please welcome David Jensen.
Duty, honor, country. Those three hallowed words reverently dictate what you ought to be, what you can be, what you will be. They're your rallying points to build courage when courage seems to fail, to regain faith when there seems to be little cause for faith, to create hope when hope becomes forlorn. In memory's eye, I can see those staggering columns of the First World War, bending under soggy pack on many a weary march from dripping dusk to drizzling dawn, slogging ankle deep through the mire of shell-shocked roads to form grimly for the attack. Blue-lipped, covered in sludge and mud, chilled by the wind and rain, driving home to their objective, and for many, to the judgment seat of God. I do not know the dignity of their birth, but I do know the glory of their death. Always for them, duty, honor, country. And 20 years after, on the other side of the globe, again the filth of murky foxholes, the loneliness and utter desolation of jungle trails, the bitterness of long separation from those they loved and cherished. Their resolute and determined defense, their swift and sure attack, their complete and decisive victory, always victory, always through the bloody haze of their last reverberating shot, the vision of gaunt, ghastly men reverently following your password of duty, honor, country. The code which these words perpetuate embraces the highest moral laws and will stand the test of any ethics or philosophies ever promulgated for the uplift of mankind. Their requirements are for the things that are right, and their restraints are from the things that are wrong. The soldier, above all others, must practice that greatest act of religious training, sacrifice. In battle and in the face of danger and death, he discloses those divine attributes which his Maker gave when he created man in his own image. No physical courage, no brute instinct can take the place of that divine help which alone can sustain him. However horrible the incidents of war may be, the soldier who offers and gives his life for his country is the noblest development of mankind. Yours is the profession of arms, the will to win, the sure knowledge that in war there is no substitute for victory, that if you should fail, the nation will be destroyed, that the very obsession of your public service must be duty, honor, country. Others will debate the controversial issues, national and international, which divide men's minds, but you stand as the nation's war guardian, as its lifeguard against the raging tides of international conflict, as its gladiator in the arena of battle. For a century and a half, you have defended, guarded, and protected its hallowed traditions of liberty and freedom, of justice and right. You are the leaven which binds together the entire fabric of our national system of defense. From your ranks come the great captains who hold our nation's destiny in their hands the moment the war tocsin sounds. The long gray line has never failed us. Were you to do so, a million ghosts in olive drab, in brown khaki, in blue and gray would rise from their white crosses, thundering those magic words, duty, honor, country. This does not mean that you are warmongers. On the contrary, the soldier above all other people, prays for peace. For he must suffer and bear the deepest wounds and scars of war. Always in our ears ring the ominous words of Plato, that wisest of all philosophers. Only the dead have seen the end of war. The shadows are lengthening for me. The twilight is here. My days of old have vanished, tone and tint. They have gone glimmering into the past through the dreams of things that were. Their memory is one of wondrous beauty, watered by tears and coaxed and caressed by the smiles of yesterday. I listen vainly, or with thirsty ears, for the witching melody of faint bugles blowing reveille, of far drums beating the long roll. In my dreams, I hear again the crash of guns, the rattle of musketry, that strange, mournful mutter of the battlefield. Yet in the evening of my memory, always I come back to West Point. Always there are echoes and re-echoes. Duty, honor, country. Today marks my final roll call with you. But I want you to know that when I cross the river, my last conscious thoughts will be of the Corps, and the Corps, and the Corps. I bid you farewell.